Okay, welcome back. This is the first activity of the saponification of fatty acids. We're doing activity 1, soap preparation. So you're going to need your balance and make sure the batteries are in it, and then take the lid off. And we're going to turn that on, make sure it's on a flat surface, and make sure the units are still on grams. And if you need to change the units, the mode button does that. And then make sure you also press the tare button so it's reading 0. Once that's ready to go, open up your dram vial and place it on your balance and record the mass in your notebook. So do not tare this, just record the mass. My mass says 7.42 grams, so that is what I would record in my notebook. I am now going to use my dropper to add 2 grams of vegetable oil to this. So I need the mass to go up to 9.42 grams, or close to that. So unscrew the cap, of course, stick your pipette in there, and then just carefully drop that in. I can see the mass going up, but it's not going up too fast. I'm going for 9.42. Now I'm at about 8. Now we're getting closer to 9 grams. Really close now. There we go. Okay, so I ended up with 9.46 grams. So I would record that in my notebook, and then I would do subtraction to figure out how much vegetable oil I actually added. I am now going to measure 2 milliliters of the 1 molar sodium hydroxide solution. I'm going to measure it using the small graduated cylinder, and then I'm going to pour that into the dram vial. I don't want to do that on top of the balance. I want to keep the balance safe, so I'm going to move the balance out of the way. All right, so 2 milliliters is right about there. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. It's like an eyedropper, so it's just going to take a few drops to get there. That looks pretty close. And then I'm going to read it. And I would say that is 1.90. I say it's pretty much dead on 1.90, so that's close enough for me. I'm now going to pour this into the dram vial. Oh, I spilled. Oh, darn it. Want me to start over? You know what you can do, and this does happen in organic chemistry a lot, it's called a bench top extraction. So you're going to use your pipette to suck up the liquid that you spilled. We do this often in lab, and then squirt that into your vial. That's why it's important to have a clean counter, so you can do that and not contaminate your experiment. And I think that's probably good enough, but let's see if I can get any more out of that. Looks good. Good enough. I'm now going to cap this. Now, it tells us to shake this for 10 minutes to try to get rid of the 2 layers that are present. So if we let that sit, we're going to see it start to layer up really quite rapidly. So you want to shake it for 5 to 10 minutes until it forms a perfect emulsion and we no longer have 2 layers. And we're not going to show all of that on camera, so I'm just going to talk about it for a little bit, and then after you have shaken it to the point where there are no layers remaining, it's just 1 full layer, you're going to set it on a shelf for 72 hours. So again, I'm going to label this like I did with my biodiesel. So we got my Sharpie, and I'm going to label it saponification of fatty acids, and the date and time. So 11:25 a.m., 6:20:20, and I need to take it out at 6:23:20. All right, so again, I'm going to shake that one more time. I'm going to keep shaking this for 10 minutes, but we're not going to film the whole thing. And once I have a good emulsion, then I'm going to set it for 72 hours. You do have to plan ahead for this one. A long, long wait period.